Well, I don't know why we are doing this, but we are doing it.
Just how I pictured it.
We're the cleaning lady now. Maybe if we do a good enough job, we'll get a second night free. That way I can spend 2 nights here for free. Let's get to work.
I'd rather not. I still don't know how to get rid of the stench of this thing from the bag.
Maybe if I don't do the cleaning, I can use a sign here. Oh, make it look like that the cleaning lady is doing his job. Yeah, I'm sure she ran away already.
It looks like the cleaning has finally started.
Yeah! This looks like the cleaning lady is working at the moment. Do I need the aftershave?
Better not waste it.
And maybe now we ring the bell. Interesting, guys. What's going to happen?
I see someone's been busy, but I can't smell the usual fresh scent. That means the job isn't finished yet, and I can go through. Better check what's happening in room number 10.
The fresh scent? That's the aftershave.
Can I help you?
I'm testing the room service.
Again.
Excellent service.
Also the price. Maybe I forgot to tell you that after a certain
yada yada
if
yada.
there's nothing else, I'll
Everything's okay.
Do I need to put the aftershave now? That's the refreshing scent.
Better not waste it.
No? Put it on the
Now
bucket.
something classy.
Oh, onto the bucket.
The contents haven't changed, but now there's a fresh musk ox scent.
And now, if we ring the bell, then he won't be able to walk across the hallway. He'll be forced to use that second exit.
Agile and silent like a ninja. I didn't even realize the cleaning lady finally got to work. Better not walk across it. I'd risk ruining this beautiful work. Oh, she also added the essence of muskox. My favorite. I'll go around the back. That guy's gonna have to wait for a second.
That would take him longer.
Nobody's coming. Better go check the entrance.
Is this my chance to grab the key to room number 9? Oh, I think this is it. Can swap the 2 keys. Can we get the key?
This is my chance.
Yes. Room number 9. Here we go. So where is the innkeeper? Can we safely go inside room number 9 now? I don't know.
Let's hope there won't be any other obstacles. At last!
Room number 9. Okay. Welcome gift. A half-eaten apple.
They're apple cores. They really leave much to be desired as a welcome gift. I don't trust taking them. There's the chance they could have been eaten by mice, the owner of the place, or the cleaning lady. In any of the 3 cases, I don't want to take them with me.
So there's someone staying inside this room. Right now. Okay, I'm not ringing the bell. Don't want to alert the innkeeper.
Everything starts there, in the warmth of a friendly place.
The fireplace.
I think my father meant warmth in a literal sense. Perhaps he hid something in the fireplace. Let's try searching there.
Yeah, possibly.
What is this? This brick doesn't seem to be bonded to the fireplace like all the others, but I can't rip it out. It seems after all these years it is partially calcified back into the fireplace. I need something to grab hold of the cracks.
Grab hold of the cracks? Like a knife? don't have any utensils right now, or tools. Hey, what is that room? That's not the exit. The bathroom. That's the bathroom. Oh. Wow. Look at the color scheme of the bathroom.
They seem to have invested a lot in the guests' hygiene.
The bathroom looks better than the bedroom, guys. Looks better than the hotel room. Doesn't really go with the other room at all. It's like it is from another world. Wow.
It's a drawer. Look what's inside. Somebody forgot a nail file. Better take it. It could come in handy.
An nail file, ooh, that would work on the brakes. I'm sure.
I don't need it right now. Tradition tells us it's better not to spy on showers with the curtain closed. Tough luck. Fate really doesn't want me to take a shower or a bath.
Man, I'm getting a ton of achievements, guys. Just by exploring every single hotspot. Alright, let me try on the brakes now. The nail file. Right here.
It seems to be working. I can take out the mortar holding the brick. Clever, a niche. Let's see what's inside.
A hiding place. What is it? Henry Morgan.
It looks like an old library card. It belonged to my father, Henry Morgan. Last read book, Properties of Concrete. What did my father want to tell me? It's a card for the Bonetown Library. The card belongs to Henry Morgan, my father. Let's see the last read book, Properties of Concrete. What was he working on in his final research? Better go to the library to make some inquiries.
Was he researching for a hiding spot? For this particular library card? Maybe he was building a hiding spot with concrete to hide his library card.
After this amazing night, it'd be better to go back to my room and rest. First, I'd rather take the key to room 09 back to reception.
Okay.
I'd prefer to avoid having problems with the innkeeper. I have a really big day ahead of me tomorrow.
Willy Morgan and his adventures in room number 9. The next morning...
I think the time has come to find out what Dad was working on. I better check the library card again. I'm sure Dad left me some other clue.
Okay, check the card again. Let's have a second look.
It's a card for the Bonetown Library. The card belongs to Henry Morgan, my father. Let's see the last read book, Properties of Concrete. What was he working on in his final research? Better go to the library to make some inquiries.
Okay. I thought you said you want me to check the library card again. But it's the same description. So, I can see sunlight outside now. So does my stay
I'd rather not touch
include-
that substance.
Does my stay include any complimentary breakfast? I wonder. Good morning. Where's my breakfast?
Good morning, good sir.
Good morning. How was your night?
There were moments I thought I wouldn't survive. Then I saw a ray of light and realized that the worst was over.
These are just some of the thrills you can experience here at the Dead Man Inn.
What happened to Bonetown in the last few years? I remember when I used to come here that it was a nice little town.
I think it's just progress. The young prefer to go try their luck elsewhere, apart from a few exceptions. It's just down to us from the older generation to keep up the honor of Bonetown by welcoming the incoming tourists with love and professionalism.
I'd have to dispute that, actually. Is the public library still there?
Sure, boy. It's one of the crown jewels of Bonetown. At least it is according to what Margaret, our librarian, tells us. I'm simply reporting what's said because I personally never go to such places.
Strange. I would have bet the opposite. Could you tell me where it is?
Turn left at the main square, just outside the door. Boy, if you don't want to get lost, use this. It's an old Bonetown postcard, but it was used as a tourist map during the golden years. It could be of use to orient yourself and move around Bonetown.
Thank you. How very nice of you.
Thank you.
Are you interested in something in particular?
Just to reminisce a little bit. My father used to take me there all the time. Goodbye.
It's a new day! A new day of exploration! How exciting!
Better leave the key here. I don't know if I'll want to avail myself of this service again tonight.
Alright.
There you go. Now I can leave.
And here we are. So the left side, the left exit will lead to the library, right? And let's take a look at the town map. Welcome to Bone Town. So this is where we are. The inn. The exit area. The left hand side. So the library is somewhere around here. The left side of town. Let's get going. Open? Is that the library? The Bone Town Library, that's the one.
It's the public library of Bone Town. I never imagined it would have survived, given the state of the town. I don't think I need this kind of souvenir.
A huge sign? No, no, no.
Wow, there are some extremely rare first editions here.
Wait, these books are free, guys! I want to take some.
Better not. It's like seeing my house.
No?
Even if I picked everything up, then it would suffer the same fate in our closet at home.
Too bad. Junk on this side, and junk on that side.
I don't want to take anything from here. It's still material in the public domain.
Junk is junk.
It looks new.
New gutter?
I don't need it.
Of course not! Alright, let's go into the library. It is open, according to the banner. Oh, hello. Miss Librarian, good day.
I think it's the person running the library.
How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. How can I help you?
What happened to Bone Town in the last few years?
The city has always held more allure, at the expense of the small villages, and Bone Town is no exception. All the young people left when they had the chance, leaving the town in its current sorry state. It seems you know our town well, although you're so young. Can I ask your name?
Of course. I'm Willy Morgan.
I'm Margaret. Margaret Teach. But for those who attend the library, I'm just Margaret. Once there was a Morgan here in Bone Town too. Then he left, seeking fortune, and he became famous. But he never stopped coming back to visit Bone Town. I don't think you know him.
You mean Henry Morgan by any chance?
You surprise me, and that doesn't happen often.
The point is, I know him very well. Henry was my father.
I'm sorry, kid, I didn't know.
Don't worry, it's been a while.
10 years ago, right?
10 years ago, he disappeared.
Do you know anything about his disappearance?
Unfortunately, only what I've read about. One night he was here in Bone Town. The morning after, it's like he vanished into thin air. Not a clue, not a trace. No letters or anything that could have guided the search parties to a solution.
How do you know that?
Kid, I'm the librarian. I basically remember everything that is put on paper, and Henry used to come to our library a lot.
Good memory, indeed.
Do you know what he was working on in his final research?
I don't know. He always read a lot, basically all the tomes you can find in here, and sometimes at his request I had to order books from other cities as well.
Do you know if he had enemies, maybe?
Henry? Let's be serious. I think there were very few men as affable as him.
So he is the nicest guy ever, huh? Thank you.
Thanks for the information.
Don't mention it. If I can be of any more help, just ask.
How come all across Bone Town the gutters seem to be new?
They are new. There's been some geological instability in the last few years. We don't know yet if it's due to natural causes or human activity. In any case, the result is that Bone Town no longer has a working water network. And the only way to retrieve some water at a decent cost seems to be this one.
Whose idea was this?
Maybe the only person who really cares about the state of Bone Town, our Mayor Steve Bonnet.
So in other words, you guys are collecting rainwater, natural water, for consumption.
What can you tell me about Steve Bonnet?
He's the only one here doing something to keep Bone Town alive. Without him, our village would be much worse off. I suggest you go visit him. He knows everything about Bone Town. If you need something specific, he'll be able to help you for sure. These days, he lives in the town hall to deal with all the city's problems, but he's always available to everyone.
Thank you. I'll visit him as soon as possible.
Yes. So, repeat what you know about my father. I think this is going to lead to the same topics again. Now, I have an old library card.
I need to consult one of your tomes.
It's always a pleasure when someone wants to benefit from the services offered by our library. What are you looking for?
Huh? By Threepwood? The Guybrush Threepwood! From Monkey Island series.
Not very famous pirate songs by Threepwood.
Unfortunately, that's one of the most requested books. There's even a waiting list to consult it.
He is surely famous, guys. The most famous pirate of all, Guybrush Threepwood.
Grog and Other Delights.
It hasn't been available since 1998, when grog was declared a substance harmful to health, and the book was never reprinted again.
Grog, are you kidding?
It was a short-lived law, abolished immediately afterward to avoid a mass uprising.
Luckily,
Don't get me started. A cup of grog in the morning is like a panacea. But in case it happens again in the future, I have put aside a personal supply.
I think you have an addiction problem, lady.
Properties of Concrete.
Oh, what
Yes.
a surprise! It's not among the more popular in Bone Town. I guess this is the second consultation in more than 10 years.
The second.
Doesn't it get the attention it deserves?
Here in Bone Town, people don't read a lot, especially a book like that. I could never have managed to face it either.
Where can I find it?
I guess it's somewhere on the upper floor. You should recognize it easily.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's the book. That's on the library card.
Thanks, and goodbye.
Thank you for visiting the Bone Town Library. If you need a specific book, you can ask me, Ms. Teach, or just Margaret.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
I'll call you Margaret. That sounds better than Miss Teach.
For such a small town, there are a lot of books. It's not my priority right now.
My priority is to find that particular book, History of Concrete, somewhere on the second floor, right? So, looks like all regular books. Second floor. History of Concrete, where is it? Is it this big book at the back? No, not that one. A desk full of books.
On this desk, there are books of every kind, from how to build a cuckoo clock to anchovy fishing for newbies. How? Should I remove everything on top of it? There's no time. And above all, I wouldn't know where to put all these books.
So, it's not on the desk. Voluminous book. What? Look at this huge book holding the desk together. Look at this.
It's the famous book, Properties of Concrete.
That's the
last
one.
book read by my father.
What? That's the one, the big one, the biggest one of all. Wow, how do I remove this book?
It's stuck under the huge number of books on the desk. I must find a way to free it.
Free the book? Are you kidding me? How? Maybe play something besides the huge book? Something with equal height? I can place a whole stack of other books on it. Or besides it.
This lock is peculiar, to say the least. I'm pretty sure that I'd need a special key if I wanted to open it.
This special chest? Made of wood? Okay.
It seems to be a very old crate.
So I think that's all there is. I need to find a way to remove that book. History of Concrete. Yeah, I don't have the items right now. Look at all those very tiny items. So yeah, Margaret, I found the book. But it is inaccessible right now.
What's that old crate upstairs?
It belonged to Charles Teach, a great-great-grandfather of mine. Many years ago, we opened it with the help of a locksmith, but it was empty. Then the key got lost again, and nobody has any interest in it anymore. Maybe the locksmith has a copy of it somewhere. I never feel like throwing it away. It's still a family heirloom after all.
Interesting.
Thanks, and goodbye.
Thank you for visiting the Bonetown Library. If you need a specific book, you can ask me, Miss Teach, or just Margaret.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, am I missing anything in here? There are books on this side.
I'm not doing any research in particular right now.
So, need to find a way to remove that voluminous book. The biggest book of all. Okay, let's take a look around town now. We got posters. Are those wanted posters?
It's one of those old message boards on which they hung the wanted posters.
Oh.
Here in Bonetown, time seems to have stopped. There are still posters of the gang that was raging here decades ago. The members have become famous. I recognize the posters of Rufy, Nami, and Zoro. The
What?
others are faded from exposure to bad weather.
Rufy?
There's also a little footnote. Posters offered by the Lafitte Amusement Park.
Rufy! Wait, those are from One Piece! Famous pirates! Wow. The museum is this way. Down the steps. We got barrels.
They're barrels filled with water. I don't think that dragging this barrel of over 100 liters would benefit me a lot.
You never know. I can use a barrel. Yeah, I can use it as a replacement for that book. They're about the same height. So why not? And look at this chick. This tiny chicken. Looks like he's having a good time. Okay, One-Eye Jack. Menu of the day. So it's a restaurant.
One-Eyed Jack Restaurant. The name is catchy. The sign much less so. I don't know what's worse. The chicken wings used as bones at the sides of the skull? Or the general state of the sign? Everything here is going to the dogs. I wonder what happened to the city. It wasn't always like this.
Are those real chicken legs, guys? Really?
It's like an ancient artifact. In poor condition, touching it would surely mean damaging it, even though time has already done its part.
Okay, so what's on the menu? We haven't eaten breakfast yet. So I am really hungry. I need a meal, a full meal.
Menu of the day. Chicken, or chicken and salad, or chicken, salad, and cheese. While for drinks, there's only grog.
Wow, such a variety.
I don't need it.
There are 2 different menus.
If I had to guess, there are more than 100 chicken dishes. I may be wrong, but I think the owner specializes in cooking chicken every possible way.
How exciting.
I don't see how the complete menu of the One-Eyed Jack would help me. I don't think there are any books here. Even if it's battered, I think I can make out the word restaurant. It's not time to enter there yet. I need to use the clue left by my dad first.
Why not? I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I really want to go inside. Okay, let's go to the museum then. Museum.
It's the sign for a museum. I don't know what interesting stuff there is to see. It's not specified on the sign. I can't see the opening time either. Dark alley, ambiguous sign, no opening time for the public, and an old open door. I like it.
Yeah. It does look kind of ominous, huh? This alleyway. Even the sunlight can get through this part of town. So it looks like it's open right now.
There's a sign with the word museum, which rules out the possibility that it's a library. I'll go back there later. Now I have to find a way to obtain the volume Properties of Concrete from the library.
I know.
It seems like the propeller of an old vessel. There's also some writing. Flying Dutchman. I don't think it's that Flying Dutchman. At first glance, it appears to weigh over 100 kilos. Surely working out in the gym made me stronger, but I don't think it performed any miracles.
So there is a jack here. Can I use a jack underneath the desk to lift it up? Then we can grab the book.
It's one of the most modern objects I've seen in Bonetown so far.
A red jack.
I don't know how, but I hope it might come in handy.
I might be able to use... Yeah, that's the one! Yes, definitely. I can raise the table with this. Then we can pick up the book. The largest book in the world. History of Concrete.
It's a carjack. I wouldn't say modern, that's for sure, but it does have its appeal. I don't think I should use it on the book.
Not use it on the book, use it on the desk. Yeah, that's right, guys.
Let's try.
Yes.
It
Oh,
worked.
it's hollow.
Check out what we have here.
It's hollow. It's a compartment, a secret compartment.
Interesting. There's a hiding place inside the book. I understand why Dad chose this tome. It's the only one in the whole library that nobody would read, but also the only one thick enough to contain something.
It can even hide another book. It's big enough.
Let's see what it is.
There are things inside. Oh,
It's another letter from my father. It's dated July 22nd, 2008. Earlier than the other one. There's also a piece of paper that seems more ancient, but I can't figure out what it is. Better take a look right now. If Dad did all this so that I'd find it, there must be something important.
okay, so... I hope it is you, Willy, who is reading this letter. Otherwise, all my effort will have been in vain. My latest research confirmed that Captain Kidd and his crew found a huge treasure. I don't know where they hid it, but they drew a map which was divided between the members of the crew. Before his execution, Kidd hid his piece of the map in the cell. I managed to find it still intact. This means that the map was never put back together, and that the treasure still lays somewhere forgotten. You will find the piece of the map together with this letter. It is, of course, unusable without the other pieces. And from my research, it seems that the rest of the crew took refuge in Bonetown, awaiting the return of the captain. And after years spent looking in every book of the time, I finally discovered the list of the crew. Edward Drake, Charles Teach. Teach? The librarian's last name is Teach, guys. Is this her grandfather? Oh. John Roger, Tom Rowley, Chris Avery, Rock Lafitte, Walter Fly, and Eddie Bellamy. Find the missing pieces and reach the treasure before someone else does. I cannot say anything else. Time's short. I feel I'm being tracked. I don't know if we will ever meet again. Love you, Dad, Henry. So this is written 10 years ago. Is this the reason why he disappeared, guys?
Now I understand what the piece of paper was that I found with the letter. Dad always performed great feats, but I never imagined he was looking for Kidd's treasure.
Wow.
It has always been said that it was basically a legend. I don't remember the complete story exactly, but maybe the librarian can help me. And I have a list of names. Better start asking information of the townsfolk, without attracting too much attention. I don't need my father's old library card anymore. Even if someone found it, it would be useless. I have the letter and the piece of map belonging to my dad.
And that's good enough. Okay, so this is part of the treasure map.
It's a piece of the map belonging to Captain Kidd, but I can't do anything with it if I don't find all the other 8 pieces as well.
So 8 other crew members, 8 other pieces of the map. Can we take a closer look? Won't let me zoom in. Oh well.